What is up, DIY fam? You're watching Rent This Flip That, and unfortunately we are somewhere that we do not want to be. That's right, we are in the cold weather. So I've been telling the guys for a little while we need to hurry up and get outside and get some of that stuff done. Otherwise we're going to have to go outside and do it in the cold. And it is winter and it is cold. So here's what I got going on today. Today I'm going to be using a CIGMAN laser level. On the front of the house, the soffit was so swoopy that I had to take all of the vinyl down and then get up there and push the 2x4 behind it up and get it all level. Now I know you're probably asking, see, how in the world did you get it pushed up when it was attached to the house? I actually had to get up there and cut the nails loose, raise it up to my laser level line, and then screw it into the new studs that we put in the house when we replaced all the 1x2s with 2x4s. Anyway, so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to get up here and start taking all of this vinyl soffit off, and then I'm going to get a level and put it on here, check the situation. I'll probably go ahead and drag the laser level out at that point, get it set up and get it shined all the way down. And then I'm going to do like I did on the front. I'm just going to go through and cut every one of those nails, pull that 2x4 up level, and then drive some 4-inch screws through the 2x4 into my new 2x4s on the inside of the house. All right, guys, that is the plan, or at least that's what we're going to attempt. You never know, probably run into something, but we'll find out. Anyway, I'm gonna stop wasting time, go grab a few materials and some tools, jump up on this soffit and start ripping it down. You guys hang tight and I'll check in with you in a little while. Peace. So here's the deal. I look down here and I can sight down through there and I can see that the soffit is a little bit wavy on the house. Now the subfascia on the front, it has one nail, maybe sometimes two, going through these trusses. But these trusses have that little, curly tail on the end of that. I don't even know. It looks like they weren't even supposed to have a subfascia on it. It's one of those situations where they have the pretty tail on them old houses. Ours has subfascia and it already has the metal and the gutter and everything up there. I've been, for the life of me, trying to save that. However, it is a total mess. Now I am going to go through here with my laser and try to get the part that's nailed to the house as level as possible all the way down. And I'm hoping that I don't have to take the subfascia and everything off. But if it's not cooperating with me, because it does look like it might be a little bit up and down, then I'll probably have to take that down. Here's where I ran into the problem. So I set my laser level up at the very end, and you guys can see I screwed a block in up there, and I hooked my laser to that and I shined and got it dead level with the end of that nailer. I guess we're going to call that nailer for the soffit that runs all the way down through here. And then when I got down there, it was about 2 inches below where it is down there. I couldn't figure out what was going on. So I moved the laser down here to the middle. That way I could shine down both ways. And once I got it dead level over there, it was literally hanging down about 2 inches here. So what that told me is something was wrong with this whole beam situation. So I did put a 6-foot level on it, and it is considerably out of level. So what I'm going to do next is come over here to where this block and everything is, set up my jack and cut me a 4x4 post I already have over there, try to jack this beam and everything that it's attached to, and see if I can't stick something underneath this post to get it up, because this is the area where we are going to be building our laundry room. So I gotta make sure that thing is level all the way across. Who knows? Anyway, guys. All right, so anyway, I'm gonna jump in the trailer here, grab my level, go get this post cut, stick it up underneath there, and see if I can't get this beam raised up just a little bit so that this soffit makes sense. All right, you guys hang tight. All right, guys, so I did jack it up 3/4 of an inch, and I'm going to let it down on that 3/4 of an inch and keep it tight on the post here, and then I'll set my level back up, check it, and see what we look like from there. But I did raise it 3/4, so let's check that. man, it sure did come down a lot. That is crazy how much it came down. All right, well, I probably need to go ahead and take that J channel down and that metal down, see what we have. All right, guys. All right, you guys, so I got the laser level set up over here right where the beam goes into the house, and it's right dead on the bottom of the beam. So I'm gonna go out to the front of it and I'm going to check the beam right there. If it is good, that'll tell me that I probably need to bring this up. You guys can see the green line. It's about a ½ inch right there. So if we're good at the end, that's telling me my soffit is good all the way down. I can just go ahead and do the rest of my house and then come back and raise this beam up in the middle when it comes time and work on this soffit when that time comes. All right, guys, that's what I'm gonna do is check out the front out there, get some things set up. You don't wanna be around for the setup, but when I get moving and doing some action, I'll check back in with you guys. Holler. All right, you guys, so you can see I got the laser turned on and the beam is shining right on the very bottom of this beam right here, the laser beam. So I'm gonna go over and check this in. I got my piece of paper right here. Look at that. You see that? So we have jacked it up a total of 1 inch. And how do I know we jacked it up 1 inch? Because I used a 1-inch deck board to put it up underneath this post right here. So that's what's holding it up. So now that I know that that end down there, the laser beam is touching that end, and the laser beam is touching this end. And then right here you guys can see in the middle where I have this piece of paper. Hopefully you can see, there you go. You can see it's about a ½ inch, more like around 3/8. So that tells me the middle of the beam needs to go up, but as far as this soffit goes, it's good to go on this end and that end. So I'm gonna go with what I have right here and raise it up to that spot, and that'll allow me to do the rest of the soffit on the rest of the house, and I can come back later when I build this wall and raise this up. Does that make sense? Fortunately for me, this one over here on this side is not very long. It's about 5 feet, but you can see where they need to be cut. I went ahead and marked these little furring strips out here. Those will get cut, and then I'll be able to take a level and draw that line, or at least take my laser and set it up there and cut with the laser. But right now it's hitting them and creating a void, so I'll go ahead and get these cut first, and then we'll cut the plywood. All right, then all we have to do is bring the soffit down to where we cut the plywood. All right, here we go. Look at that. Can you guys see that? Anyway, that's perfect right there. All right, I love it. All right, we're gonna move on down now. You guys can see that? All right, so that gives me a level line all the way over here. And I'll show you what I mean. So here is the one that's already been level, and you can see my green line all the way down there. And so now you can see how it's lower here. So what I need to do is cut this loose all the way down and bring it down to that green line right there. Yeah, should be pretty easy. It's easier to do at nighttime or this time of the day because it's a little darker. But anyway, we got to go all the way down. That's what we're doing, and then we can replace this plywood right here. All right, I'm gonna get back to work. I'll check back with you. Holla.
All right, so I decided to come down and grab the camera so you guys can see what it is I actually do. So you can see when I hold the white piece of paper up there, it matches what's going on up there on the 2x4. So the laser is just on the bottom of that edge. And then down here you can see it gets a little bit harder to see. But if you come down and hold the piece of paper, you can see just fine that that is perfect. I mean, this laser, well, you can see there, check that out. Oh man. So also, let me go down here at the end and sight down it so you can see. I mean, look at how straight that made that. I'm telling you, this laser right here has helped me out with so many jobs. This is a CIGMAN laser level. You guys check it out. I'm telling you, it'll definitely will be worth it. All right, guys, back to work. All right. All right, you guys, so we're a little more than halfway, so I'm gonna have to move the scaffold and move on down. You guys hang tight, I'll be back. I think that's going to do it. All right, you guys, so I think that's going to do it for the Soffit here. I got a little bit of leveling to do on the front. I could tell the front of it, but that's for another day. I'm pretty happy with the way things are. That thing is dead level all the way across. I'm going to sight down it and let you take a look. Y'all take a look at that right there. That is straight. All the way down. You can see my laser shining all the way down here. It's better when you have the naked eye. All right, you guys, well, it looks like we are done for the day and we are done for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed today's presentation. If you did, it would definitely help us if you go down and smack that like button. You guys have no idea how much that helps the channel, and it'll definitely send our video out to other people. And hey, if you want to keep up with the progress, go ahead and go down and subscribe to the channel to become part of the DIY family, and make sure you turn on notifications. All right, guys, it looks like that's going to do it for me on this one, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until next time, take care and stay safe. Peace.